We need to watch these track limits.
G'day and welcome to Full Send Sim Sport. My name is Greg, and in this instalment we're exploring the GT circuit at Shell V-Power Motorsport Park, also known as the Bend. At 7.77 kilometers in length, it's the second longest permanent racing circuit in the world. It features 35 corners that combine technical challenges with high-speed sections. We'll be taking the McLaren 720S GT3 around this demanding layout to showcase its intricacies. Let's go full send. Let's see how this one goes.
The pit lane speed limit is 40 kilometers per hour.
Probably going to be able to brake a lot later for this corner in the GT3 car. But given iRacing's new tyre model for the GT3s having just been released as well, I suspect we probably don't want to push too hard on this outlap. We'll probably end up having spins like we did in the Cup car. Might take a couple of laps for the tyres to get up to temperature. Okay, so instead of turning right there, we've got a left-hander here. Okay, and then, ooh, blind corner. It's a long right-hander. Okay, so this will be one that we'll have to explore what sort of speed we can actually take through there once we're at sort of full racing speed. Similarly for here, this is a nice sort of little flowy section of S's. Another sort of long right-hander. Ooh, it breaks away downhill into a left-hander. And then we're going to come to a heavy braking zone, probably a second gear corner, I would imagine. And we've got which looks like a relatively fast left-hander. And then, whoa, okay, rightio. There's lots of corners that are very, very much blind corners. You really don't know where they're going. Alright. We're back onto a sort of familiar section of track because this was a bit of a longer straight on the other layout. This is a sort of fast right-hander up the hill, and then we've got this tricky braking zone left-hander here into the next left-hander, the right-hander, before we come into the braking zone for the second to last corner. And then the final corner. We turned in a little bit early there, but alright. Tyres aren't completely where we need them to be. The temperatures are okay, but the pressures are a little bit low. Let's see how we go. Probably could have taken that wider line in there. The tyres still not being fully up to pressures. It's a little bit risky to try and push it too hard. So we can go full flat through there. So you want a really late apex there, I reckon, to maximise the speed through that corner. Can't quite fully push it through there on the cold tyres, but maybe once the tyres have warmed up we can. Alright, then see how much more we can push through here this time. Back off a little bit. We can sort of almost, okay, almost go full throttle through there.
Please, Greg.
May need a little bit more throttle control through there, and then when you come back over that crest there, you almost miss that corner if you're not careful. Obviously the advantage that this car has over the Porsche Cup car is the ABS and traction control that I mentioned earlier. I can see lots of people sort of flying off there in races without really trying too hard. This is definitely it's a driver's track. How good the racing will be, I'm not entirely sure, but certainly it's a roller coaster and very enjoyable. Definitely hang this car out a lot more through those corners. Alright, let's see what sort of time we're going to get out of this first flying lap. The tyres are almost up to pressures. 2:49.4. I can definitely go faster. I'm fairly confident of that. So let's see what we can push. Well, we're already nearly a second up on our time. Definitely push it a lot more than the Cup car, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a little bit risky through there. Oops. Oh dear. Yep. And that's going to get you.
We need to watch these track limits.
A little bit too much pace. Trying to take too much pace into that blind right-hander there. Alright, let's we'll reset. Okay, got that blind corner a little bit better, but definitely want to get that other one a little bit better next time round. Whoop. Snap oversteer there. Certainly can't take your eye off the track for a second. If you do, I think it's going to kill you, so definitely a track you're going to have to sort of, yeah, absolutely have your eye on the whole time, every step of the way, particularly if you're sort of fighting with other cars in a race situation. Okay, despite our little error, obviously this lap won't actually count, but we'll see. 3:01.49. I definitely reckon there's a sub 3 minute in here. If we can hit every corner right. Braking perfect, I think. There's a lot of time to be found. Okay, let's not make that same mistake again here. There we go. Definitely carry that full throttle through there. Oh, that was very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. A little bit too early there. Oh wow, that's nearly made a mess of that. Oops, a little bit tight on the corner there. There we go. 2:59. So we did get up. But I reckon there's still a little bit more time to find. Let's see what we can do. One more lap. Oh, well, that's not going to get us it. I reckon we still can find time. Got on the throttle too early again there. Oh! Nearly lost the back end. A bit of time through that corner. See if we can gain it back through these next few. Get a 258 here. Oh, maybe not. We lost. Oh, we did. Yep, 258.28. That wraps up our laps of the GT circuit in the McLaren 720S GT3. That was definitely a fun ride. Very much a roller coaster and one of the most challenging configurations at the Bend. It's going to be fun when there's other cars out there. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and stick around for the next circuit in the series. Until then, keep it full send.